Welcome to Color Me Psychic. Where are you calling in from today?
From Austin, Texas.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What question do you find yourself asking over and over again that you want to explore today?
I often wonder how I take my career to the next level, being that how do I just advance in my role into a place that I can stay at for a long time.
I love that. So, advancing in your role to stay at a place for a while.
Hmm.
When you think of that question, we're going to do a little body scan. So, think of that question, and then where in your body, as you're thinking of it, does it make the most noise? Like, where do you feel it in your body?
Probably my chest.
Chest. Awesome. Would you say that the sensation or the noise in your chest, does it feel heavy? So kind of down, upset, tight, or off, or more light, like expansive, exciting, airy,
Heavy.
heavy? And how would you describe that heavy sensation?
It feels like tense and like dense.
Awesome. Good awareness. So I want you to take that tense and dense, heavy feeling and just color it out on a piece of paper using any shape and color you want. And then just let me know when you're done. So this is the coloring. Talk to me about what you colored.
So I colored that kind of based on how it feels. It just feels, again, like dense, like a bunch of just kind of like chaotic energy in my chest.
What's interesting about like chest when we carry emotions in our chest, it typically means that we're feeling unprotected or like it
Mm,
feels like uncertain. Circles have to do with like how certain or complete something feels. For this, it would just be more of uncertainty. With the blue has to do with being depressed. So it's more of like doling feelings and also like a lack of interest of just an overall lack of interest in finding something new. Like it
mm,
feels like it's just
that's true.
it feels like it's just like a hamster wheel in a way of like why where is there it's just like a lot of yeah just disinterest based on that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the would you say it was one continuous line in the
Mm,
middle or was it a lot of like the squiggles in the middle?
it was probably the latter.
Okay, so squiggles. This specifically has to do with thoughts that are holding us back. For this specific one with blue, it would be sad, but sad specifically with feeling like it's a difficult situation and it needing a lot of energy to kind of get out of. That also probably fuels like the disinterest of this feels heavy, this is intense. I it's like not just having like the energy to kind of pull out of it or wanting to like wanting to change it. Like it feels like it needs to be a lot of it's going to require a lot from you.
Mm.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think the disinterest is related to like burnout
Yeah.
and that like I don't know that I have it in me to like keep going,
Yeah.
specifically, with what I've been doing over the last several years.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's do another coloring. What is really interesting too is that once we color something out, the emotion is going to change, the feeling is going to change. So I'm still going to have you think about advancing in your career and finding something new. When you think about it, where do you feel the sensation in your body now?
I feel a little bit of it in my stomach.
Stomach. Would you say it's a heavy or a light feeling?
It's a little light.
Okay. And then how would you describe that sensation in your stomach?
I mean, almost like anxiety.
Okay. What does the anxiety feel like?
I wouldn't say like a fluttering, but uneasy.
Okay. So I want you to go ahead and take that uneasy feeling, light feeling in your stomach and color it out. And let me know when it feels complete. So this is your second coloring. Talk me through what you colored.
So it just feels like a little scattered and like all over the place, like not even.
What color did you use? Is it a gray or a black?
It's gray, but it's actually supposed to maybe be silver, but it's gray. I picked it thinking it was gray, like a light
Okay.
gray.
Okay. Awesome. So lines again have to do with thoughts that are setting us free. The interesting thing about this too is that so colors and shapes both have heavy and light meanings. So for lines, it could be thoughts that are holding you back, but for this specific one, this is thoughts that are kind of setting you free or that could potentially open doors for you. For gray and silver, this one has to do with self-acceptance. So this includes looking more at your strengths and using your strengths as a guide to select something new. And then also silver and gray means peaceful. So this is a lot of more of like a call to kind of sit with yourself a little more, like find areas or space in your day and maybe even doing something that brings you like an inner sense of peace and contentment. And it feels like if you're able to check in with yourself more, that the path will kind of lay itself out for you.
Okay.
How does that resonate?
I mean, I try to do that whenever I think about it. I try to be mindful about not getting caught up in like worry and what I can and can't control, and whatever's meant to be will be meant to be. Saying that though, without being like completely lackadaisical.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think it's just more of your body saying do more of that. Whenever
Mm,
you feel that pain or that denseness in your chest, like it feels like it's a call to maybe just do whatever you do to help kind of reset or get you to a more balanced spot.
yeah. Well, I think it too, you mentioned self-acceptance, like, yeah, just accepting everything as it is and trying to roll with that. Because in my current situation, like it is what it is. I can't do anything.
Yeah, which is a really freeing and kind of uncertain place to be in.
Mhm,
But it seems like you're like navigating it well. And even though it is like dense and there's a lot of kind of messiness there,
mhm,
I think your second coloring is more of like you've got this and you know
mhm.
what to do. The path will like lay out wherever
Yeah,
you need to go.
yeah. I mean, overall, I feel pretty relaxed and good about it. Going back into the first coloring, like I just try not to dwell in that for too long.
Yeah. What are your favorite ways to like move through the heaviness of it all?
I just accept that, like, I think it's normal to feel what I'm feeling, but I don't have to water those thoughts.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good analogy.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for calling in today. So just a reminder, I use the color mending therapy step-by-step guide as the color and the shapes charts. You can get it by scanning the QR code. And for all of the people tuning in, if you want to schedule your reading, scan this code and we'll see you next time.